What's up, Kyuzou here, and I guess we're doing a build diary. So I've been playing a lot, and I haven't. The Arch Nemesis changes had really pissed me off. So I just recently swapped to Max Block. I've actually had the Aegis for quite a few days. I was just kind of waiting for the ashes of the stars, but it hasn't dropped, and the prices just keep going up and up and up. I've been mostly doing heists, been doing a lot of low level maps, mostly low level maps with sentinels. I've been doing a lot of chaos recipe. Lately, I've been trying to farm the Eater of Worlds instead, but no drops. No drops from Series Exarch either, because the Omniscience has the same price. If I get the Omniscience, I could sell that and then buy the Ashes, but yeah. So my Atlas passive tree has been mostly focusing on betrayal for all the unveils and killing the mastermind for the flask. But see, I killed the mastermind I think 4 times, no flask. But I did get the diadem twice, and I sold that for 4x each time. So that's basically how I afforded my melding of flesh that I haven't been able to equip because I don't have the resist. It's also how I afforded the Aegis. It's also how I could afford to buy my Elder base helmet. Bought that for like an Exalt. It's also how I afforded to buy all the Essence of Horror. The Horrors took me less than 20 actually. I hit, where did my thing go? I hit Conk Effect twice actually, but I don't actually want Conk Effect. I want Burn Effect. Burn Effect. I want Burning Damage because it's just easier to completely to complete the helmet with Burn Damage rather than Conk Effect. I have a nasty little life regen there as a suffix, and not having a random resistor is just really going to hurt my gearing in the future, so I'm most likely going to try and re-roll the helmet at some point, a new helmet, because I did elevate the burn damage, so trying to annul the life regen right now would be a mistake. If I somehow manage to annul the regen, the crafting process is pretty simple. We just lock the suffixes and reforge. I actually don't know. I haven't looked at. I don't know what can roll, but either like reforge chaos or cold or fire, just to get some resist. But ultimately, reforge something that wouldn't have an additional tag, like cold damage or fire damage. I know fire, there's a lot of fire tags on Elder helmets, for instance. But yeah, the Aegis I paid 4x for, which I had a look just recently, and they're up to like 8x now, so they just keep going up as well. So I'm pretty happy I actually did buy my Aegis early. I thought I might regret that. The boots, however, are going down. I think they started at like 4x, now they're down to like 50, 40 chaos. So I snagged these boots for 50 chaos-ish. So, if we go back a little bit, so the non-block version that we have been leveling with has been pretty smooth. It's actually been pretty smooth. There's been a lot of bullshit moments, obviously, with the Arch Nemesis. So, me swapping early to Aegis has not really been that bad. I was having a hard time figuring out how to actually swap to the Aegis, because I can't run melding. And I don't have enough reservation to run Purity of Ice, but since I can't run melding, there's no point running ice, so currently we're just running Tempest Shield to cap the spell block, Determination, Defiance Banner, and Malevolence. So our armor right now is like 32k with Molten Shell up. So it's, you know, kind of decent. My fire is 80. My cold should be higher, but I think I got a little thing there. We're not LOE cap, yeah, so our resists are kind of decent, but needs work. So my passive tree looks like this for the moment. We are, I don't remember my passive tree now, but I think we're moving out of this eventually to get the clusters. We're supposed to kind of move out of this as well to even have enough passive points for the clusters. But, you know, to start, I don't have Sanctum of Thought yet, which I can't really get unless I pick out of this, but I don't really have a whole lot of damage right now, so we're just going to get a few levels, going to get some money, some gear upgrades, and, you know, we're good to go. It's a slow process. This is a really expensive build, honestly. So my gear is a pretty poop. We have some random gloves. I did manage to get 5 damage of a time multiplier on like my first, I don't know if it's Searing or, yeah, it's Searing. We got a random pretty good belt, honestly. It's a pretty good belt. I would love to have a Stygian because we need a lot of resist, so the Stygian slot would allow me for more resist. It would also allow me to get 1% more regen. My Chaos Res is pretty bonkersly poop right now as well. It's like 16, and then with the flask, which I can't hit because I'm hitting the wrong key. With the flask, we're up to 51%, so it's like good enough. But with the Chaos Res damage over time, we should have enough. Still rocking Pyre and Death Rush. Helmet we already showed. I have this random amulet that I turned into, tier 3 talisman, and I pretty much hit one of the only 2 I could hit. I don't know if you can hit regen, if you need a different base of that, but increased damage, I'll take that. It's a pretty decent amulet, to be honest. My weapon I have been trying to upgrade like a madman, but it's good enough. Like, I really don't want a wand because of the int requirement. I'm just gonna wait until, I don't know, until I have some more exalts and then just do the recipe. I don't think I have gems right now, though. We have some fire. I have tried a few crafts, didn't hit anything. And we got something to work with, honestly. But I've been curious to try out the Sentinel crafting, the recombinating thing, where I had the idea of getting +1 and then combining, I actually don't know, maybe +1 all or like tier 1 damage of a time multiplier and see what I get. Or we just do what we did last league, augment until burn or damage of a time multiplier and then just multi-mod. So I'm kind of running ahead here because I'm like a good boy. I always make a script, but we already talked about the helmet extensively, I do believe. The Atlas passive tree, though. At first I took off the betrayal, like I said, all the betrayal stuff, so I could unveil and get the mastermind. But right now we are focusing on essences. We have all of the essences nodes. We have most of the strongbox nodes. I don't have this stuff. I don't know if I really want it. It would be maybe backup cache. That's like 4 point there. I do want to delve a lot, so getting sulfite infusion wouldn't be a bad idea, especially since I'm going to go back to farming low-level maps for currency with Sentinel and essences. We also have Harbinger. And we have Harvest. And then, of course, we have Eater of Worlds, because I'm probably going to go back and forth. So I'm going to, like, try and get at least one more Eater of Worlds. And if he doesn't drop me an Ashes, I'm probably just going to try and farm up the 30x with essences and resonators, fossils, essences, what have you. You know, whatever I have, I'm just going to sell, you know. So yeah, I guess that is it for this video. I do want to point out quickly, I feel it's a mistake not having the essence nodes. I feel it's a mistake not having the Harbinger nodes, because those two alone are free money. It's also a mistake not having the strongbox nodes, especially the operative strongbox for scarabs, so we can sell the scarabs and strongboxes, corrupting them, getting us free 6 links and 6 sockets, so we can sell the jewelers and the divines. So yeah, stay tuned for build updates, crafts, and although I'm not sure how much longer I'm gonna want to play this league, I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling this league. I'm sorry. It's just the only thing that's keeping me playing right now is the Sentinel crafting, because I haven't gotten to try that yet, and I'm a crafting guy, and it just seems really interesting, so I want to have a go at that. But right now I'm feeling Diablo 2 more than I'm feeling Passive Exile. I'm sorry, but we're probably gonna keep playing. I don't know. Bye bye for now.